Hi, my name is Jenna Williams, and our client that we have with us today is Stryker Brown. And Stryker, I'm going to have you sign this consent form first. This is just saying that you agree to participate and you realize it may be used to develop instructional materials later. Thank you. Okay, so the reason we're meeting today is for the motor speech examination, and all that means is that I'm going to be looking inside your mouth at your teeth and the different structures in your mouth, make sure everything looks the way it should, and at your facial features, make sure everything's functioning properly. All right, so the first thing I'm going to have you do is just look straight at me. I'm just looking for symmetry. Okay, now look to the left and to the right. All right, the jaw looks good. The lips look good. Okay, good closure. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and start putting my gloves on because I'm going to take a look inside your mouth at your teeth. Okay, and there are no dentures being worn, correct? No dentures. Okay. All right, now just open wide. I'm just going to take a look. All right, palate looks good. And you've had your wisdom teeth taken out, okay? And I'm gonna have you look into the camera right here. All right. Now we're looking on this side. Teeth are well aligned. He's got all of them. All right, now turn towards me. Let me see over here. Okay. All right, everything looks good. Normal. No dentures. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to be looking at your hard palate, and that's just the roof of your mouth. I'm just going to be looking for some coloration. Now just open wide. I'm going to get my flashlight out now so I can see better. All right, just open wide. Okay, color looks good. Now I want you to show into the camera. All right. Can you see that? Color looks good. And soft palate. Open. Okay, I'm going to push your tongue down. Push your tongue out, please. Thank you. Soft palate looks good. Uvula is there, is present. It is not bifid. Very good. All right. And now, Stryker, the only other thing I'm going to ask you to do for right now is I want you to open your mouth. I'm going to look at your uvula, and I need you to look this way. And I need you to say, ah.
Ah. Ah.
I'm sorry. Good. I see good movement. Good movement of the uvula. All right. Right now, what I'm going to do is, I think I almost accidentally did it. I'm going to try to stimulate your gag reflex. Okay? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this tongue depressor. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Oh.
Normal. And gag reflex is something that a lot of adults have and some don't. And it could be normal to have it or not. All right, now I'm just going to test your velopharyngeal function. I'm going to have you produce the M consonant. Just say, I'm going to hold this mirror and just see how much nasal emission that you have. All right, ready? Say, Good. A little fogging, which is good. Little fogging. And now I'm going to ask you to say the word humbug. Ready?
Humbug.
Good. No fogging on the B.
Humbug.
Good. Barely any fogging, which is very, very good. That means your velopharyngeal mechanism is closing in time to produce the B. there is no excess emission there. And so far that I've seen, your saliva control looks great. I don't see any drooling. And I'm going to check your respiration. So what I need you to do is just count to 10 slowly, just so I can just look at your breathing patterns.
Out loud.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. I'm going to take my gloves off because I'm done looking at his mouth for right now. And Striker, do you ever experience any shortness of breath during speech or whenever you just counted to 10? No?
No.
Okay. Everything looks good. Now I'm going to just look at your ears, make sure those look good. All right, I want you to turn this way. The pinna looks great. Normal. Turn the other way. This pinna. Very, very nice. All right. That concludes the very first section, the oral peripheral structure and function. The next thing we are going to be looking at is cranial nerve function. And firstly, we're going to be looking at the trigeminal nerve. So, Striker, what I need you to do is I need you to just open your mouth and close slowly, please. Slowly as you can. Good. And now I'm going to give you a little resistance and see how you do with that. So open your mouth, and I want you to close slowly. Good. And again. Good. Okay. And now I want you to stick out your jaw like this. Good. And pull it back. Again, can you do it again? Push out and pull back. Good. And now I want you to move your jaw side to side. Good. Okay. A little more. Okay, now I want you to click your teeth together. Good. And now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you smile really hard, like that. And I'm going to be feeling a few of your muscles. Okay, ready? And now I'm going to be looking at the muscles under the chin. Okay, no, keep pulsing. Good. Good. All right, now I'm going to be looking at the masseter muscle. Okay, so smile really hard. Good. Good. So I'm feeling it palpate. All right, and I'm also going to be feeling for your muscles in your temporal lobe. So I'm going to keep going. Just keep smiling. You don't have to raise your eyebrows, but just smile and let go. Ready? Good. Okay, now I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to be checking for sensation on your forehead and different areas of your face. All right, now you just tell me if you feel anything. I want you to face this way. Face the camera. Thank you. You feel anything?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good. Can you feel this? Good sensation. Now what I'm going to have you do is I need you to produce the sound pa 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 for 5 seconds. Now wait just a moment. I'm going to pull up my timer. I'm going to time 5 seconds, and I'm going to count how many times you can do it. All right, you ready? And go. All right, I'm going to need you to do that again. And begin. All right, thank you. And now we're going to be looking at your facial nerve. And we already looked at your facial symmetry in the very beginning of the exam, and everything looks good. Now what I'm going to have you do, Striker, is I want you to wrinkle your forehead. I need you to just raise your eyebrows. Look into the camera, please. Face that way. Good. Now raise your eyebrows. Good. I see good wrinkles in the forehead. And now I want you to close your eyes really tight. Good. And pucker up your lips. Good. And smile for me. Thank you. Good job. All right, now I'm going to make you do a silly face. You are just going to show your teeth and pull down on the corners of your mouth. Kind of looks like a growl like this. Good. And I want you to puff your cheeks for me. Look into the camera. Good. And now can you do it alternately, left to right? Good. Now I'm going to put a bite block in your mouth, and I'm going to also have you say pa 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 again, maybe a little harder. All right. And let's see. There you go. Bite down it. Thank you. And begin. Okay. Thank you. And one more time for me. Bite down. And begin. Good. All right, now with the bite block, you did it a little fewer puzz. All right. All right, now we're going to be moving on to the taste portion of the motor speech exam. And Stryker, I'm going to be having you taste a variety of different flavors from sweet, sour, salty, and bitter. I'm going to taste how your tongue senses these flavors in the different spots. So I'm going to be doing it on the outside, and then 2 spots more medially, and then 1 right down the middle, and 1 on the tip of your tongue. I'm also going to be looking at your taste buds in the back of your tongue. And the ones in the back and in the front are controlled by 2 different cranial nerves. Okay, so we're going to start out with this one flavor right here. And at the end, I'm going to ask you what flavor you think it is. All right, and I'm going to need you to stick your tongue out and leave it out the whole time. Thank you. All right, can you taste that? Okay, what about that? Okay, and right here. What about right here? Can you taste that? All right, now I need you to stick it out. I'm going to be doing more medial. Oh.
I told you.
It's okay. Can you taste that? Okay. What about right here? Okay, and right down the middle. Can you taste that? Okay. And the tip of the tongue. Can you taste that? Okay, now you can swallow. I'm sorry, I know that's not fun. And how did that taste?
Salty.
Salty. Good. Okay, now we're going to be doing our next taste. Are you ready? You ready?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, stick your tongue out. Okay. Can you taste that? All right, and the outside of this tongue. Can you taste that? Okay. And more on the front. Can you taste those?
Mm-hmm.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to go more medial. Stick out your tongue. All right, can you taste that? And what about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to do 1 down the middle and 1 on the tip of your tongue. Can you taste that? And on the tip of your tongue right there. You can taste that? Okay. And you can swallow. How did that taste?
Sweet.
Sweet. Okay, you're doing very good. Now we just have a couple of flavors left. Can you taste that? What about over here? And in the front kind of part right here, can you taste that? And what about right here? Okay, now I'm going to do the tip of your tongue. Can you taste that? I'm sorry. And keep your tongue out, please. Keep your tongue out. And right here. And the other medial side. And right down the middle. It's okay. You can take a swallow. How did that taste?
Sour.
Sour. That was lemon juice. I know you don't like lemon juice. I'm sorry. Okay, and our last flavor we're going to be doing on the back portion of the tongue, okay, because that is where this taste is usually tasted. So I'm going to need you to stick your tongue out extra far, okay? All right, let's stick your tongue out extra far. I'm going to stick it way in the back. Can you taste that? Okay. All right, now I'm going to keep putting it on our spots that we've done before on this part. Can you taste that? In here. All right, and a more medial. Can you taste that? What about here? Good. And in the very center, can you taste that? What about the tip of your tongue? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is more the frontal sides of your tongue. Can you taste right here? And right here. All right. Now you can swallow. How does that taste?
Bitter.
Bitter. Good. Okay. Good job. All right, now we are moving on to the glossopharyngeal and vagus nerves, cranial nerves 9 and 10. And first, Striker, we're just going to look at your palate at rest. So I'm going to put this flashlight in your mouth. Take a look in there. Okay, I need you to look towards me and stick your tongue out for me. There we go. Hard palate, looking good. I need to see back there in the soft palate. Grab my tongue depressor. Palate at rest, looking good. Okay, now Striker, I need you to say ah. Okay, and I'm just looking for it to lift. Good. And I see good lifting. I'm going to show you a closer view, Dr. Brindle. Okay. Shine the light in there, and then you just say ah. So we can see the soft palate lifting nicely in the back. And I'm also going to be looking at your lifting reflex. This is just a little reflex that our soft palate has in the back of the mouth. I'm just going to use a cotton swab to stimulate the reflex. Okay. And look at me. Open wide. Push your tongue out, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to do a tongue depressor. Good. So there, as I touched right in front of your uvula, your soft palate just automatically and reflexively lifted. Okay, now I need you to say, repeat a sentence after me. Susie sees a snake.
Right now?
Right now I'm just checking your nasal emission and speech, so I just need you to say, Susie sees a snake, and we're going to see if we get any fogging.
Susie sees a snake.
Okay, no fogging, so that's good.
Susie sees a snake.
Good. A little fogging on that one. Now, Striker, I just need you to make a s sound for me.
S.
Good. No fogging. S. And a little fogging on that one. Okay. Okay, now I need you to stick your tongue out and puff your cheeks at the same time. There we go. I know that's kind of funny. Okay, good. Now what I'm going to need you to do is keep this face, but I need you to alternate with your tongue sticking out. Alternate puffing cheeks like this. Good. I'm not seeing any fog on the mirror as he's doing that, so no nasal emission in the blowing task. And now we're going to move on to cranial nerve number 10, just the vagus nerve. And Striker, I'm going to have you inhale deeply and hold your breath with your mouth open. Okay, what I'm checking for right here, I don't see the air moving the napkin, so he's got a good job of holding his breath with his mouth open. Okay, now that you know what you're kind of doing on that one, I'm going to time you and see how long you can do that. And we're going to do that 2 times.
I can hold my breath?
Mm-hmm.
My mouth open?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're going to start right now. Keep your mouth open. We've got an overachiever. You're going to try to hit a minute? Is that what you're going for? Okay, you got a 42.
That's a count.
All right, 42 seconds.
Go all day.
Way to go. All right, let's try one more time. And begin. Pertinent that you remain awake and mouth open during this task. Mouth open. All right. 45 seconds. You beat your last one. All right, now I need you to do this, and I need you to sustain an ah with your mouth open. As long as you can. Ready, and begin. Very good. 19 seconds. That's very good. All right, and we're going to reset and do that one more time. And begin. All right, you stopped. All right, you were right there at 20. Very good.
I was still going.
Okay, and that's very good. And what I was looking at there is just how long you can sustain your breath during speech. All right, and we're going to do that same exercise for the S sound. Ready, and begin. Thought I heard some nasal emission going on. All right. Okay, that was 40 whole seconds. I'm going to let you do that one more time. your S. Alright, that was at 24.
I didn't stop.
Okay, now we're resetting. We're going to do the Z sound. Zzz, and begin. Very good. 21 times. And we're going to try that one more time, please. And go. Okay. Got you right there at 25. All right, very good. Now, Striker, what I'm going to have you do is match my pitch. We're going to do one low, one medium, and one high, okay? I'll start with low. Good. And good. Good. And cough for me. Good. And clear your throat. Okay. All right, moving on to the spinal accessory nerve, cranial nerve number 11. I need you, I'm just going to test your resistance and your strength in your neck and head. And I want you to push your head. Oh, very good. Okay. All right, and same on this side. Good. And so that's definitely normal. I want you to push your head forward. Okay. Good. Good. Shrug your shoulders. All right. Very good. All right. Now I'm going to be taking a look at your tongue, which is cranial nerve 12, hypoglossal. And I'm just going to take a look at your tongue at rest. So just open for me. Good. Let me see. Open. Good. Okay, now I need you to protrude your tongue. Good. And retract it, bring it back in. Good. Now I want you to make it go side to side like this. Good. Can you do it toward the camera for me? Thank you. Very, very good. Okay. Now I want you to touch the popsicle stick with your tongue. Good. Touch it down here. Good. Over here. And this side. Let's look toward the camera. Good. And back over here one more time for me. Good. All right, now what I need you to do is I want you to push your tongue inside your cheek against my finger. Okay? Just feeling for your tongue strength. Good. Now over here. Push. Good. I think that's a little strange feeling. All right, now we're going to be doing a little strength and range of motion tasks with this. So we're going to kind of be doing the same thing we did before, but you're going to push on the popsicle stick. So push it to the side
My tongue?
with your tongue. Push. You can do it. Thank you. Okay. Push. All right. And try to push it down. Good. And push it out. Very good. Alright, now I'm going to have you go back and you're going to say ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta for 5 seconds as many times as you can. Are you ready? And begin. Alright, and again. And I want you to do the same thing with ka. And begin. And one more time. Okay. And I'm going to have you do that same exercise, but we're going to do it with the bite block. Okay? And we're going to stick it in on this side. We're going to start with t. Ready and begin. We'll stop that one. Reset and begin. Okay. And again. Very good. And I'm going to have you do that same thing with ka. And begin. Good. And now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you say patika. It's kind of like buttercup, but you can choose either one that you're more comfortable with. Before that, though, I'm going to have you do that ka one more time for me, okay? With the bite block. And you may begin. Okay, now we're going to do the patika all by yourself, no bite block. And begin.
Patika.
And again.
Patika.
You can redo that one. Okay, and begin.
Patika.
Okay. Now we're going to do it with the bite block. Okay. Here,
It's just be my
put
tongue
it
or
on your
not on
teeth,
my
not on your tongues.
Oh.
Just on your teeth. Very good. And begin.
Patika.
Last time. And begin.
Patika.
Very good. Move on to the next section. Okay, now we're going to be looking at some of your oral reflexes. The first thing I'm going to be looking at is your jaw jerk, and this would just be if you were to open your mouth right there, which you did not, which is good. Good. So no bite. And now we're just going to check your sucking reflex. This would just be something that's present in babies. Good. Anywhere from 0 to 3 months, and that's absent. I didn't see any rooting. And now I just need you to do a few more things for me and we'll be all done. I need you to cough for me. Good. And blow this tissue. Good. Puff out your cheeks. Stick out your tongue. Lick your lips. Good. Make your teeth chatter. Good. Buzz like a bee.
Buzz.
Smack your lips and then cough. Good. Bite your lip and then blow me a kiss. Very good. All right, and that concludes our oral motor speech examination.
Did I pass?
You did. Everything looks great.